Alrighty, guys, welcome back. We are back live once again for your 2020 WCVNEA Championships. Coming to you live out of the Cambridge Hotel, Red Deer, Alberta. We have the ladies' teams advanced, doing battle on the table. It is the Walmack Haramaway versus the Broadstrokers. Of course, this is the provincial rivalry. We have Walmack Haramaway being from Edmonton, Broadstrokers being from Calgary. It is the provincial rivals, guys. Make sure you help me out. Smash that share button. We got it locked, loaded, ready to rock and roll. This is the second last stream of the evening. Once this is done, we'll do a quick shutdown restart. We'll get set, locked, loaded. You're not going to want to miss it. It is the Men's Masters A-Side Finals will be your next live stream. For now, we will stay with the ladies, doing battle on the table. It is both players from Broadstrokers at the table, both in the picture-in-picture and the main screen. And now on the main screen, it will be Walmack Haramaway. Who's playing in the finals? Well, I can tell you who's not playing in the finals. Might be a little bit of a shocker. But Barry's team is not going to be in the final, A-side final this year. So it will be TBA. And we're still waiting to see who their opponent is between Felt Up and the Top Shots Hot Shots. Not gonna wanna miss it. So go ahead, get yourself some coffee, something to keep you awake. We are sitting 8 o'clock Sunday evening. That, of course, will kick off at around 10 o'clock. It will come up immediately after this match. For those that are just new, just joining in, my name is Grant. More or less part of the woodwork, part of the furniture. With Q Sports Live, I'm kind of the lone wolf. Not sure where Mr. Epp is at. He is now out of the teams. Not sure where he's at, but Ben Francis, who does have another match tonight, so I don't suspect he'll be back on the mic. No, Stan's team was the one that not eliminated, but put Barry's team to the B side. So it'll be TBA for sure in the Men's Masters team's A side final. We're waiting. Oh, wait a minute. I get an update. Did you guys win?
Yeah.
So we have the Top Shots Hot Shots, and it will be against
Felt Up.
TBA.
No, Felt Up. They're not even there. If we win against Felt Up, then we play the winner
What?
of TBA and
Let me look.
TBA and Mojo play.
I don't think so.
Yeah, watch.
You guys are up here against.
Yeah, Felt Up. That's our match right now.
Oh, you're playing that right now.
Puts us to the A side.
Okay. I'm wrong. we're still waiting to see who is in the final. There's TBA against Mojo right now, and then Felt Up against Top Shots, Hot Shots. The winner of those will move to the finals at 8 o'clock. At 10 o'clock. Didn't realize that they were playing that at 8 o'clock. My bad. Stream tables are tables number 1 and 2. Yeah, you misunderstood because I gave you misinformation. I looked at the draw sheet and saw 1 and 2 at 10 o'clock, assuming, and I knew that that Barry's team had been put to the B side, so I had assumed that TBA was the ones that moved into the A side final, but I was wrong. So there's still one match to go at 8 o'clock. The winner of those two matches will be back here at 10 o'clock to play on the stream.
Hopefully us.
Jeff says, hopefully us.
Yeah.
Mr. Wanless.
It's going to be fun watching this.
Blair tuning in from Nova Scotia. How are you, Blair? And I also, sorry guys, have the chat line open again on YouTube. But I missed some of the comments.
Randy Carrier from the Goodfellas. Could you come to
Crept those in the house.
Randy Carrier from Goodfellas. The Goodfellas.
So at the table on the main screen is Broad Strokers looking to clean up the table. And I can't tell, did I miss the game in the pip screen? I may have missed in searching for the information in which I gave you the missed information. I may have missed it. It looks like, can't tell if that's the first game or they racked and broke again. Yeah, James. It is Steph's team, but unfortunately she is not playing. She elected to work instead. And she was told she could have played, but Steph's a little bit like me. She's a workaholic. So she elected to let the ladies on her team go ahead and play. But yeah, you're right. That would have been a pretty amazing match. Also tuning in from Edmonton, just a quick, short hour-and-a-half drive from where we're at in Red Deer. And she is looking good. Did anybody see whether that game up in the top screen was finished and they re-racked and broke again? Like, did I miss a score on that game? If so, I'll go check what that score was. And I'm assuming Walmack Harum won that 10-4. And we'll jump over to the other table. And that will also bring out the third rack if the one in the pip screen is still the same original. Sounds good, Bob. Because chances are it will be just myself in Chicago. Still first game. Awesome. Thank you, Keith. Yes, this will indeed be a great match. I don't think we've had my wife's team on the stream as of yet. Although there's a lot of great matches. So. And so with that missed shot, it does kind of hamper up the 8-ball a little bit. Is this the amateurs? It is an amateur league. There are certainly masters and pro level players, but it is amateur. So it is the advanced division in the team. So with this WCVNEA and how they kind of put it together, there is an open, intermediate, advanced, and masters. Is there a live broadcast somewhere with the roster? There is indeed. It is on CompuSport under the WCVNEA. And under the WCVNEA, what that is, it's obviously VNEA rules. And there are 9 different charters represented under the banner of the WCVNEA. And they span and drive anywhere from Manitoba into Alberta. And it is those 9 conglomerate of charter holders that all come together to put on this event each and every year. Become kind of a staple in pool for Alberta. Oh, no troubles at all, Paul.
She's one of us. We're in a minute. Thank you so much.
Nice shot. Does she overhit? Needs this rub. And she gets it. She gets to see the ball. She may have to bank this 5-ball into the side with some draw. Hopefully get underneath the 8 and back up and tag that 10-ball. And have the 8-ball into that bottom left as you look at the table. In the heart and froze up on that 8-ball. Now here's the thing, if that cue ball 8-ball is frozen together, you can actually throw that 8-ball in, even though it's pointing towards the side pocket. So if she takes and shoots towards the 15-ball, in fact, if she just shoots at the 15-ball, line your cue up the bottom of that cue ball and just shoot the 15. Act as if you're shooting the 15 into the side pocket. That will throw that 8-ball into that top right-hand corner, the bottom right-hand corner as you look at the table. But in order for that to work, that has to be frozen. So the instinct is to try to cut that ball, in which you would try to cut back from there. So watch, if she hits this with any kind of pace, this should throw it up towards the top, bottom right-hand corner. That dang near went into the side. So perhaps it wasn't frozen. So it does give the Walmack harm away a chance to again pad that lead. Comes up underneath, punches the 11 out of the way, hit and stick on the 14. Plays it forward. Doesn't want to get too close to that rail. Oh no. Rattles out on that 11 ball. That now gives broad strokers a chance. Gain some points back.
Yeah, but I want to be able to get back in. You get your phone?
Yep.
Mine's plugged in. Nice move.
Nice smooth stroke. Nothing to do but make the 8 ball. And she did. Avoids the scratch nicely. Kind of has a nice little chuckle at it. So she wins that by a score of 10-6. And they are within 2. And we'll have a look at the other table. And we'll give a shout out to one of Q Sports Live sponsors, Prevail Handcrafted Cues, Jerry Pepin. If you haven't seen him, go check him out on Facebook. Why is that not a loss? She didn't scratch. Came close to that side pocket, but she didn't scratch. Really nicely played safety there. Got separation between the 2 and the 6. Plays it off the rail. Snuggles that cue ball up to the 10 ball. And yeah, she's going to have to be a little careful here. Really, I think the only play here is to chip the bottom side of the 10 ball, send the cue ball off that side rail and kind of push that 6 into the 15. And hope you don't scratch. Yeah, Patrick. We normally have the camera set up on the short rail, but with the restrictions of the room, we could only put them on the long rail. So we decided we can do picture-in-picture instead of the split screen. And it looks like we are being joined by Mr. Ryan Epp.
Hey, everybody.
Where you been all day, Ryan? Out playing?
Battling on the B side.
B-side warrior?
Yeah, we finished one spot out of the money.
Oh.
Lost our last match, yeah.
You know, there was a long time where that was kind of the tail of the tape for me. It didn't matter how big the tournament was and how deep I had to go or how small it was. Always I'd finish one before the money. That happened a lot. Great shot there.
Well, we played 6 matches today.
Holy.
So, sorry, 5.
Well, yeah, I
Since
saw
this
your
morning,
last
we
match.
would have been playing at 10 o'clock to make it through till
10-5.
tomorrow.
10-5 win, 24-21. And that brings out rack number 4. Well, I saw your last match was called at 4:45.
That's how we went to Hill, lost 24th game on this last one.
Yeah, there is a little bit of an upload speed differential between Facebook and YouTube. The upload capacity of what YouTube is far exceeds what Facebook has.
So YouTube's always a better picture. There's
Always.
there's not as big as delay.
Yeah. And that's just with the capacity. I'm going to flip over the tables here. Very nice. She's got a nice angle on the 3 ball. Come off the end rail, back up. Just about where the side pocket is. And she'll have that 5 ball.
Slow down.
Oh, overhit a little bit. Oh, and hampered.
Yep, that's
It
not
still
fun.
works though. She can pot the 5 ball, use the 9 ball to hold the cue ball, and play the 8 into that top side pocket. Just a little outside.
Yeah, she seems to stroke that a little quick on that last one. I don't know if that was her. I didn't notice her normal stroke, but it seemed a little quick at the end.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of that can be maybe attributed to playing on the stream where, you're not acclimated to it. You kind of feel that little bit of outside pressure, which does kind of throw you out of your natural rhythm. And it's one of the important things that is in this game is keep composure and keep your natural pace of play.
Yeah, and for new people playing on the stream, I mean, like I said, I always want my match on the stream table because we're used to it.
Yeah.
Put a little extra pressure on everybody else plays on these two.
I don't know. I still feel pressure.
Yeah.
I'm not dead. I'm not a robot. So I still feel pressure. If you don't feel pressure, there's something wrong with you. You're always going to feel pressure. Denying pressure, that's not going to work. Learn to play through that pressure.
Yeah.
Learn to accept that pressure and turn that around and use that as fuel.
Kind of made me smile, like, okay, I get it. Thank you.
5 ball still a little bit tough. She's going to try and go in behind the 15.
That's a tough
Kick it.
angle.
It is tough. She's going to have to hit this with some right-hand spin. Check up that rail. Look at
How'd she hit
this. Look at this. How does she hit it? She knows she's on TV. She knows she's on TV. So she just says to herself, don't miss an almost straight in 8 ball. So here's my advice. And she didn't take it. Take a lap around the table. Let the adrenaline wear off.
Or just put it straight
Or
in.
just put it straight in the heart. What do I know?
Big
A
win, 10-0.
10-0 win for the Walmack Harem. And that will bring out racks number 5. 4 and 5. And we'll switch over to the other table. What a shot. What a finish that was.
Some great shot making.
And she had a really, really long bridge stroke on that. Very, very well done.
Yeah,
She's super happy. She said, I did that on TV. I love it. I love when people get excited like that.
It was a nice shot. Gonna be stuck with the 7 ball here, though.
Yeah, there's a little bit still to be worked out on this table. 7 is stuck. 5 is stuck.
Just got a little bit of an angle here to draw down below the side pocket above there, but not much else.
I think in this case, I'm just going to take what the table gives me, pop the 2 ball, come back off the side rail, just enough to cut the 3. What a win. That was crazy. So the match following this, guys, is going to be your A-side men's masters final, or A-side final. Look out.
Side pocket. Ooh.
Double horns.
Do you know what teams are?
They're playing right now. It is Barry's team gone to the B-side. TBA took them out.
I heard that. I just saw a beamer out in the hallway.
Yeah.
He just said that's like winning the tournament.
Yeah, exactly.
said
You're
that's
free
it.
stroking from there.
Yeah.
You can take out Barry's team. You're pretty much on a freebie from that point.
Well, they don't have Eric here with them, or Eric's not playing with them anymore.
No. Well, Eric's in the Philippines
Yeah.
still. But I'll tell you what, with Eric being in the Philippines, when he comes back, look out.
If he's playing.
He's playing. Not playing for money. He
No.
said he quit that after day 3.
Yeah.
He said everybody in the Philippines is good. Coming from a guy like Eric Vargas, you know
Yeah.
everybody's good.
Oh,
When
yeah.
he says they're all too good.
He's a 700 Fargo rated player, yeah.
So you know when he comes back, he's just going to light it up.
He'll be looking for some money matches to make up his losses over there. If anybody's interested.
If what, huh?
If anybody's interested.
For what?
Playing Eric.
Oh, yeah.
Said he's got to make up his money now from what he lost
Yeah,
over there
exactly.
here. So
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's because your full concentration goes into making that hard and difficult shot. It's the easy ones where you tend to go, and kind of slack
Oh, yeah, I
off on
got
the mental
this, or
prep,
yeah.
right? And you don't go through your normal pre-stroke routine and all of the important things that you should be doing.
I mean, ultimately, you're doing that even with a ball that's hanging straight in the corner pocket.
Yeah.
And your cue ball's 6 inches away.
Yeah. So here's my advice for the particular layout of this table. If I'm low ball, I have a tied up 5 ball. I have a tied up 7 ball. My objective is going to be this. I want the 3 and the 7 to get out into the open. So as much as I'm trying to play safe, that's what I'm trying to develop, is to put the 7 and the 3 in a spot that becomes advantageous in a future shot. Then you can use those future shots to break out that 5, whatever that ball is, 515. But anytime you play a safe, you really want it to be to your advantage. Now, whether that's leaving your opponent in a lock-up position, or even if you've got to play it more like a containing safety, but set yourself up with a more of an advantageous shot. So I like what she's doing here. Like, she's got ball in hand. She can take the 7 into the side pocket, roll up, leave herself exactly that angle that she's looking at. The only issue is it's a hit and a hope to break that 5 ball out and get position.
That's tough because of the ball already on the rail there, because that 5 ball's going to ultimately go towards that rail. Well, she got the angle.
Well, she's definitely got the angle. She doesn't even have to worry about sliding over. All she's got to worry about is make the 3.
Yeah,
It's
just
a natural angle into that 5 ball.
just don't want to just touch that 5, like I said, off of that ball and sit on the rail and your corner pocket's
No,
blocked.
you're gonna have to put a
Yeah.
little bit of a stroke on this. Right? I actually might play a little bit of draw stroke in the hopes to hit that 5 ball full kind of flush into the face, push the 15 out of the way, and have the 5 and the cue ball push towards that bottom right hand corner.
Clinton, nope, mine was an intermediate team.
Now we're getting into Earl the Pearl comments or lines on YouTube. I would shoot your liver out and hand it to you. It's also one of my favorite lines from him too. As much as I may disagree with some or part of his antics, he's still a character.
Oh, he's
still funny.
Still one of my favorite all-time players.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you heard, if I told you we got out in the Canadians, you know how like we had Dr. Q, Tom Rossman, last couple of years. Tom's not going to be out there this year, so Ted put me in charge of finding somebody to replace him.
Uh-huh.
My first call was to Florian because we have a little bit of history with him, but he can't do any other league out of the APA.
That's right.
So we got one of my all-time favorite players, Mr. Mike Massey.
Oh, very nice.
He's coming to join us.
Very, very nice.
Yep. And you want
He's
to
got
talk?
a lot of cool trick shots and a lot of knowledge.
Oh, and his little performance he puts on, he's the true exhibitionist, likes to play off the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah, Mike Massey was the first kind of higher level trick shot show guy. I remember when they used to have Mike Massey in Vegas. And he's probably one of the first autographs that I ever got on a cue ball.
Yeah.
Was Mike Massey.
Well, and you want to talk a memory. Like 6 years ago, my team was down there, and him and Bob Mucci had their booth set up, and they were raffling Mucci cues. So you go up, I buy my $20 ticket, and with that, because I have a table set up there, you got to play Mike Massey, and if you beat him, you got an extra ticket for free. Right? But for the $20 to play Mike Massey, I didn't even care if I got a ticket. Play him, kicks my butt, kicks my teammate's butt. We walk around for an hour or so, come back, not busy in his booth at all. We got to sit and play him for 3 hours.
Holy.
For fun. He's like, oh, let's just play. 3 hours later of him teaching us and showing us stuff. He remembered that when I called him.
Holy.
Yep.
I think the one in the pip screen finished first. And I need to run for a quick break. I'll be 5 minutes and then I'll be back. I actually beat him that year and played him for hours as well. He refined my break big time. Mike Massey is a complete wealth of knowledge. He has been around the game for a very, very, very long time.
Yeah, that would have been Mike that I was wandering around with down there. I think that was about 6 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah, and with the break, I remember him telling us how to set it up, where to hit the cue ball, what to stare at. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah. Well, there's so many little bits of information like that as a player kind of coming up through the ranks, you don't really consider. You don't think about those things. And it's not until you run into a guy like a Mike Massey or, Florian or, any of the other tricks, Dave Pearson, any of those guys, that until you're told, same as figuring out what the tangent line is, right? You kind of already know what it is without knowing what it is. And then once you know what it is and how to manipulate it, your game completely changes.
Yeah. No, yeah, he's one of the nicest guys to meet and talk to. So I'm looking forward to.
He's a great guy.
I've talked to him about 6 or 7 times on the phone over the last couple of months, but
yeah,
and it ends up should be like a 2-minute phone call. It's 30 minutes later.
Yeah. All right. Well, I am going to take a quick little break.
Okay.
And I'll be back here in about 5 minutes or so. I'll leave you in the hands of Mr. Ryan Epp, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, nice try on the side. Fortunately, the 5's right back in the mess down there. Although this is tough here. The way the 5 is, you don't want to slow roll that cue ball and leave it down there. You have to make this combo if that's what you're going for. Or just mess it all up like that. That 8 ball's in tough. Ooh, she's got a bit of a stretch there. Oh, she did nice to clear that top pocket too for the 8 ball, but she now owns that corner. Playing safe. She's left the kick shot on here, but you just don't want to roll in behind the 15 ball.
No. The men's you hang around for that. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we've got a ref coming. That's what we're waiting for. They're calling the ref for some reason.
He's coming.
Don't know why you need a ref for this. You won't see her shoot here, but at least you'll see the end results. Good. Awesome.
Great shot.
That was very nice.
That's what you call a pressure shot.
And I have a feeling, is that the Walmack Harlem away? I'm not sure which team is which.
Do you want me to look up
10.
the scores and stuff? Okay.
So it'll be a 10-5 win. We're just going to double check the scores here too. Make sure we got those right. And we'll switch. Be back over to the other.
Broad Strokes has 40. They have 46. Broad Strokes is in the blue shirts. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind. We got, although we didn't bring them here, we do have team shirts. Our CCS Western Canadians, you have to have a team shirt or a venue shirt there that they do sell. A little off angle here. Now she just wants to roll forward and take the cut. You really have to power this hard with top right to get around 3 rails and up there. I'm looking at direct line now of the 7 ball to the cue ball, and it's even a little straighter than it looks like on the screen. Yeah, she needed to really pound that to come up that way.
I can go look.
What's that?
You want me to look at the team?
Yeah, safety orange shirts, that gets you well noticed, James. Look at that.
It's right the way it is. I just confirmed with the team.
Yep, harem spelt the way they want to spell it from the team. So that's the way they spell it. That's the way we'll spell it.
Yep.
think she's left her wide open. Me for a big win. I think she's switching cues or something. She walking away. I don't know why she'd switch cues. Where did she go?
Who?
Her opponent.
She's getting her jump cue.
Okay, jump cue. Oh, see how she can pop this over. It's only half ball.
That's not garbage.
Oh, she almost. I don't think she even jumped that. It was almost a swerve around the way she miscued, but almost made it. Wow.
I can tell you guys, it's getting cold outside.
Garbage.
It is supposed to get down to minus 20 here in Red Deer
What?
over the weekend, yeah. Uh-oh, a little bit of a wobble. Does she leave the 8 on? She might have to swerve this too. A little bit of left-hand juice. Kind of a mid-stroke.
You're
I can't
almost
tell.
dead on the line if you go up. I think she can make it.
Oh, it's tight, but she can make it.
Yeah.
She's got to watch this scratch, though. Coming back into that bottom right-hand corner.
See, I'm going to play this with inside anyway and swerve it just a touch if it's that close.
It's close. Just got to watch that scratch.
Overcut it.
Overcut it. Yeah, she pointed at that corner that was her concern and her worry.
Well, she's left it fairly tough. You got cut to the side or combo to the corner.
Yeah,
I guess she can cut the 11
she can
into
cut
the
the
side
11
too.
into the side, yeah. Plays the combo and the safe. All right, going to the short stick,
Yeah.
doing her MJ impression.
We'll see if if she's hampered with that other ball there.
It is a little bit hampered, but I think she'll be okay. What's going on, Brandon? Yeah, she is a little hampered here. 10 ball just getting in the way. Decides to change it because of that 10 ball. And maybe try the kick off the side rail. Got to avoid the 15 ball.
Not a bad line there, other than
Well, she's gonna
that
have
15
to.
is sort of.
She's gonna have to put some running English on the cue ball, and what that means is, in this case, it would be left hand. Left hand running English, and she is doing that. You can see it. See where she's cueing on that cue ball, and she overhit it. Didn't let that juice take. So if she would have hit that just at a mid stroke,
Yep.
maybe even a lighter stroke, pocket weight, let that juice take effect off the rail. Throw that cue ball.
Going to throw the cue ball a little more. Might
A lot.
need to
yeah.
practice that a little bit before you're.
Yeah. Is the score correct?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Last we checked, just before you walked in.
Okay. Tight match here. Only 6 points separating these two teams.
Have the winning tickets for the Tips Pro Shop Pure XQ, the HX.
Wants that thing trying to coach the cue ball.
Yeah.
40 tickets were sold. It's a blue ticket. 050334.
Nice shot. Sets herself in on the 9 ball. Would have liked to have seen her come off a little bit more off that rail. That way she's not hampered with the rail. But she puts that in like it's no troubles. Shooting the eyes off of this stuff.
Oh, this was from this morning, now that I think of it.
Well, we can wait one quick second because this was for there and 47. Is it still 6 and 7?
No, it's got to be 7 and 8.
I would say this has got to be 8 and 9 based on scores.
Oh, do you have Peter on your phone? We couldn't find
Yep.
him anywhere,
Yeah,
so.
I've got him.
You're racking on both? Oh. Not sure what she's shooting here. 8 ball.
Yeah, I don't know whether she's shooting the 8 ball or
It's 8,
I
I,
would-
think.
I
Yeah.
would think if she's shooting one of the stripes, it would have been a done deal already. There is a bank there. Bank up to the top right-hand corner. Oh, she's going to try the kick. Kick the 8 into the bottom left-hand corner as you look at the table. And I'd like to see her put the rest actually on the table. Hold it on the table so it's not quite as wobbly.
She just, no, still has it.
Well, she did get the hit. And part of the issue when you're using that rest at that much of a reach, you could see how much that cue was over top of the 12 ball. And there was a lot of tip out there, and she held that cue a little bit far back.
Yeah.
And what tends to happen there is you follow through on that stroke. It tends to kind of push the tip of that cue to one side or the other. So you don't quite hit where you think you were going to. Dina here at the table. Caught it a little thick, wobbled on the way through, but it is in the pocket. 11 ball, little bit of a draw stroke, shoot across the table for the 8 into the bottom side pocket as you look at the table. Oh, she goes forward and she's left some distance. She'll be shooting this from downtown.
On the side, it's, no, both big pockets from this angle.
Well, the side's not quite as big, not as accepting as what the what that corner pocket would be. There you see it. However, she's left some distance and some back cut on this 8 ball. Other option, of course, is to bank this. That bottom left-hand corner. She did try the bank. Dang near made it, just kind of wobbled. That'll leave it over the pocket for Dina. Take a 10-7 win. And puts it in with some authority. So that is for broad strokers.
Keeping it close.
Yeah, close match for sure. Option 3 it is, the bank.
I'll be back. I'll come back in the morning.
And I believe this is going to be game number 9 and 10. Excuse me. Nice combination there. Hangs the 11, which is perfect. That lets her shape up that 10 ball really nicely. Either the 10 or 12, can't quite tell. You know, that's why I've been confused on this table. There is no 10 ball. They're both 12s. Both of those balls on the table are both 12 balls. I do believe, unless my eyes are playing tricks on me. And it doesn't look like these ladies are playing with the patch. So on the score sheet, there is a spot that you can sign off so that if you do call a ref, it is signed off that you are not using the patch.
Banana bread or something, orange juice.
Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get myself reorganized onto this, onto the stream here.
Yeah, I just need a
I'm getting an orange juice and some banana bread and all kinds of things going on.
Sorry, we've stopped at your drink.
It is a 10. Then my eyes are playing tricks on me because I would have swore that I looked at them even live. Maybe it's a result of me, uh-oh, this is going to be a foul. A result of me looking too much at the computer screen. Everything is starting to kind of blend in with each other. So definitely some trouble here. The 1 and the 7, with the 11 being where it is a little bit hampered. I Old and blind. Well, both could be applicable, I guess. Shot the eyes off of that one ball, put it in the heart of the pocket. Unfortunately, really didn't leave herself an option. The 9 came in and blocked the 6 ball. So the 7 will kind of push through that 11 ball. Or, of course, the option is to bank it back down into the corner beside her. Bob using the YouTube stream, but the Facebook comments. Yes, that happens quite often, especially if you're using Chromecast or you're casting it onto your TV. You're going to want to do that through YouTube. Has a much better upload quality rate, but of course the comments a little bit easier on Facebook than on YouTube. Thank you, John. Much appreciated. And it is broad strokers at the table on the main screen. Looking to do a little bit of catch up.
What's that?
And to keep you informed as to what's coming up here, guys, we have the men's Masters teams A-side final. That'll be live after this match. That'll be coming up around about the 10 o'clock mark. And there is the earthquake. The camera gets kicked. So sorry for the motion there. That was a good kick too. And that is exactly why we tape those tripods to the floor. That is a prime example. We learned that lesson while we were in the forebears. We had a camera come down from about 9 feet. And at $1,000 a pop, they can get expensive when you do that. And that was on a concrete floor, so it didn't survive. Do you know who the men's teams are? They're doing battle right now to figure out who gets to make it. That is between the Top Shots, Hot Shots, and Felt Up in one match. And it's TBA and Mojo is the other one. It'll be the winner of those two matches that move forward. And that will be your Men's Masters A final coming up live next. And it's been a very, very long day. So if I'm not quite as talkative as what you normally expect out of me, it has been a minute. Been a long day. I have a funny feeling I will be catching a little bit of sleep deprivation coming up, so things could get interesting. Predator icon is a nice cute. And setting herself up really, really nicely here. She might be a little bit off angle, so she can probably kind of force draw this over and have the 6 into the side pocket. Can play forward on this, play the 6 to the top right hand. Lots of different options. Draw for the same pocket. That also works. And really nothing to do here but the 6 in the heart of the pocket, roll through with the cue ball, and have the 6 down to the bottom left. Barbara, come on, you know there's no choice there. You know you're going to stay up and want to watch that men's Masters. Grab yourself some coffee. I know I could use some coffee. That would be phenomenal. If anybody's in Red Deer, feels like bringing an extra large 3 sugar 2 cream over to the guy doing all the commentary, that would be phenomenal. So miss there leaves a pretty much guaranteed lock on that game. Broad Strokers taking it down 67 to 70. They are climbing their way back in. That will also bring forth games number 10-11. And we'll jump over to the other table that is now racked up, ready to go. And it looks like we got a special guest commentator. The special of special. The one and only Mr. Steve Kyriakakis.
I wouldn't say special.
You're special. You got a special place in my heart. You're on my you're on my pool team on Tuesday and get to see you at all kinds of events now.
Yep.
Right? This is why I say it's special kind of special.
Actually,
You've earned the right
to be special?
Special, yes.
With capital S?
Yes.
Sweet. So what do we got going on here?
It is the intermediate
Ladies
teams doing battle. We have Walmack Harum away and Broad Strokers. It is a provincial rivalry. It's a battle of Alberta.
Oh, nice.
Yes, Walmack Harum away being from Edmonton and the Broad Strokers being from Calgary. Oh, Ben's going to update my score to the correct score. Am I on the 10-11 games?
6 games to play, so this would be game 4 rounds.
This would be
Game 11,
14-15.
Is this a 20-game format or 25?
20.
20?
20-game format, 6 to go would be 14-15.
14, 15.
Could be game 17, 18. Oh no, it's 4 teams. I'm confused.
Ben's confused.
14-15. Yeah.
Doesn't take much.
Amber Thorpe is advanced. No, these are the intermediate. Or sorry, no, I'm wrong. It is the advanced, not
The advanced?
The advanced.
Are they only 4-player teams?
5, but a 20-game format.
Which is weird.
You weren't here. I didn't want you to.
Why would they be 25-game format?
I'm not sure. I think the ladies' masters are also a 20-game format.
That's odd.
It is odd. But I don't run nothing. I just come and do my commentating. That's it.
And I just come and hang out and harass some people. Especially the short little guy.
Oh, maybe it is a 4.
So it's
Oh, it is a four-lady team. 16-game format.
Ouch.
That's
That changes
why.
everything.
It certainly changes everything. 16-game format. So it is 11 and 12. That's why I was confused, which is a normal state for me.
Especially this time of night. It's been a long last couple of days.
Well, I went to bed at 3:30 this morning like a fool.
Yeah, I got back to my room about 1:30. So who do we have now shooting? Do you know?
Names, I'm not sure, other than Dina, because I've known Dina for, I'll say 18 years.
Oh, okay. So how do you like this view on the camera?
For team play, I'd much rather have it set the way that we normally
have
do,
it?
which is on the short rail. But due to the restrictions of the room, we were not able to do that. We had to put them on the side view, hence why I've now created the picture-in-picture.
Picture-in-picture. I see.
Going back old school to the old pip screen.
Oh, she missed the 15.
She did. So she's left the 2-ball on. She's also got the 7-ball that she needs to deal with.
Yes. Now, oh, she also has a 5-ball.
She's also got to develop the 5-ball. That is very true. The
2-ball can break out lots here, though.
It can. She can kind of rearrange the furniture if she really wanted to, and instead shoots right through everything.
Point.
You couldn't do that twice if you tried.
She got a point.
She did get a point.
So now what do you do?
Well, I think there's really no choice. I'm going to play the 1-ball.
Corner bank off the 15.
Yeah. It's a big old pocket.
Or the old school.
You can go safe there, but
it's actually pretty good.
I don't
safe.
mind. It is. I don't mind getting a little bit aggressive. Because funny things tend to happen.
I've seen that today.
Yes.
I should have seen it last 3 days.
I really don't mind I don't mind the safe. I don't mind either which way. It depends on the player and how they're feeling. They're in the match. I'm not. I can only kind of sit back here and figure out what I would do at the table, which sometimes doesn't translate or correlate to what the players do. But if I was at that table, I'm probably going to bank the 1-ball because it, especially off the 15, clears that pocket. It's one less ball I have to try to shape or try to break out.
But sometimes people see the table differently, right? Does she have enough to make the 14 here?
I don't know. I rather doubt it. It doesn't. But I've been deceived so many times. And this view's really not going to give us any better of a...
It looks like she's jacked up in here.
Well, she's hampered by the rail. She's shooting this off the beach. Is she trying to jump this as well?
Jump masse?
I think it's just a straight maybe 8th ball jump. Or is she massing? She did try to masse that.
And she kind of gets a semi-safe.
She did. Semi-safe, but I mean...
Starts off with the 1 again.
Yeah. Do you start with the 1 or do you put the 7? The 1 takes you off the 14. So the 14 is going to come into play there.
I think for myself, I'd go 1. Just
well, and just
I'm used
put
to
the
shooting
extra.
that.
Yeah, put a little extra mustard on it so you push through the 14.
Yep. Or you play safety like that. She's a genius.
I don't
Benny
know
Lou
how
would
safe.
say.
Yeah, I don't know how safe that is though because your 1's hampered.
Yeah, but
it's an easy safe, but...
Well, look at it this way now. Even if the girl pots the next ball, she can't make the other one, right?
She could. I think there's enough separation there, right? If you double hit that, so if you place straight tops on it and just to the left of center and it double hits, it pushes into that corner.
That's possible. Or
Right, there's definitely enough space there.
Or the opponent has an in-off rail.
Yep.
Rail off, right?
Yep. However, you still have to complete the first part of that equation in making the first shot.
Yeah. It's funny. Never miss a shot from back here.
No, I'm batting 1,000%. In fact, I'm done this rack already.
That's a nice stroke she has.
Yep.
So next year, where is Westerns?
I'm not sure.
Do they alternate year by year?
Well, I'm not sure. Because there are some times when it's been held in Saskatchewan.
Yeah, Saskatoon.
Saskatoon, yeah. And I'm not sure. I don't know if they've released any information about where it's being held next year.
Because last year's Saskatoon, year before that was Red Deer. And now we're back in Red Deer.
Yeah, and it seems like it's been alternate for the last little bit.
I would love it to be in Calgary.
I don't think they're going to come down to Calgary.
That's too bad.
Calgary kind of suffers from a lack of convention size hotels that are large enough to facilitate something like this.
What about the West Wind? Where we do our playoffs?
The Westin?
Yeah.
That kind of gets into a whole price thing. Because I know for a fact they don't pay for this in Red Deer what you would pay for that, which is a smaller space in Calgary.
Sean, you're very skinny.
So what do you do now on this shot? I take the 7 if I can see it.
Well, you can play the 7 off the rail off the 14.
Yep.
Right? And try to clear that pocket.
But it looks like she's playing the 1 as a safety.
You could do that as well. And that is some jail time. That's a really nice shot.
That is an excellent shot.
Yeah, Raymond, just send a message to the Q Sports Live page, or you can find me on Facebook. Zemp is my last name, Z-E-M-P.
Hey, you can spell today.
I can. I even know how to do that. Grant is my first name. That's spelled G-R-A-N-T.
It's not bad. Looks like we need a rep over here.
That is in the pip screen.
Looks like the refs have been, they've been doing an okay job.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. There's kind of a time in a match where you've either got to decide to risk playing the safe or just kick the door down on the match. And I
just go for it.
I kind of thought, this is at one of those spots in the game. Just kick the door down. You've got everything there. It's sitting open.
Actually, I don't mind the safety.
The only part is these are safeties that typically
Gives her a ball
people
in hand.
are going to make on me, right? Because it's not necessary. And when you play an unnecessary safe, it's usually the pool gods that come in and say, well,
That's what you get for
here
doing
you
that.
go. This is what you get,
Yeah.
right? But for her, it earned her a ball in hand. She's got ball in hand with 3 balls plus the 8. Should earn her the win.
Yeah, but now you also got to remember you're playing as a team, not as individual, right?
Yes.
Which makes a huge difference.
Yes, but it's being points. So this kind of comes up in a lot of different matches. And we saw that with Andrew and Guy Nicklin in their match. They came out absolutely on fire, went up 50-9. Yeah, continue to kind of put the pedal to the metal, played smart pool. And not that the other guys didn't battle, because they did. But towards the end, you're really more on ball count at that point.
Yep.
It's not about runouts. It's not about playing smart safe. It's make the most balls possible, period.
Yep.
And they had one member of their team that kind of played it the safe way, and I mean, he did earn the win, but there comes a point in that match where you've got to say, okay,
Just need balls.
I just need to make the most I can make,
Yeah.
right? Because you're burning one game off of the ticker, and you're kind of minimizing the ball count that can be against you.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Right? So those are all little nuances and flows of the game that you have to be aware of.
Ooh, what does Shannon say? And I think he'll be there again next year. I don't know, Shannon. I'm hoping it's someplace different, like Calgary.
Yeah, it was definitely a River Cree last year. Beautiful hotel.
Up in Edmonton?
Yeah.
I thought it was Saskatoon.
No. Saskatoon hasn't been for a while.
Oh. Well, then maybe I'll play Westerns next year. Nothing against Saskatoon.
No.
It's just 6 hours away from Lethbridge. So the rep come over. I missed it.
Yeah, what happened?
I don't know.
I got off on my tangent there, and I didn't see what happened.
Well, if you went on a tangent, we'd still be talking for another half hour.
Hey, what? Hey, whoa, whoa, hey. Oh, Patrick.
Okay, so did we update the score from our last game?
No, I don't know who won.
I don't know either.
I was counting on you while I was going on my tangent.
You should know. Never let the Greek guy touch the score.
Yeah, I'll see if Sean can go get us an updated score. That way I don't have to jump off the mic. I've been doing that quite a bit. Trying to do this by yourself after a long time of hours put in.
It's tough.
Oh, man alive, I tell you.
That's why you need a break here and there, right?
For who?
Oh, she made a nice
It's great
shot.
to give me the scores. He says 82-86. For who?
That's impossible. They were just at 80-72, so how did somebody get 4 points?
Yeah.
Sheila Flash from Sharpshooters to the control desk, please.
There we go.
There we go. That makes sense.
That makes it better.
Yeah. Good job, Sean. Wow.
Dina coming with it. Taking it.
What a great stroke.
10-6. We are a tie ball game.
With 2 games to play.
2 games to play.
Now, I would actually like to sit back and play one table with 2 games to play. Make it a little more interesting.
James says the smaller charters might not be able to organize it. I think they'd be able to organize it, but if you look at the genetic makeup of the WCVNEA, the majority of the players are from Alberta. And I think they're going to cater to that because when you're putting on an event, obviously you want the most number of attendees.
It's only business smart.
Yeah.
But then again, I've seen some weird things this lately, which aren't business smart.
Say that again?
I've seen some weird things lately, which
Oh,
aren't
yes.
business smart.
Yes.
Let's just leave it at that.
We'll leave that one right alone.
All right, what do we got going here? Hey, we got a compliment. Look, Patrick.
I think we always get compliments. It's a good thing because we do put forth a lot of effort, and I appreciate the compliment, Patrick. I had an epic one earlier today. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Oh, legendary. I was a legendary commentator. But that's more when I'm awake. Right now, it's not very legendary.
Get break on the other table. She's stressed out, Grant.
Who's stressed out?
Dina, if that's her name. That older lady.
She's sitting at her team table.
Yeah, she's stressed.
Well, yeah, they're deadlocked, 92-92 with 2 to go.
games. I would actually like to see a tie. Now, what would happen if they tied? Because some people wouldn't know.
Last round gets played all over again. It is the same order, no changes, no subs.
Are allowed?
Yeah. Ooh. Very flirtatious with that side pocket. Okay, so here's the shot for broad strokers. It is the 6-ball into the 2-3. 6-ball side pocket. Forward motion. Take out that 2-3 14 cluster. I think it's the 14.
Yeah.
Nope, 12.
Or she actually has another option. She can play the 1 to the side, come back out, and she can pop 6 back in the corner, center cue ball another way.
Yeah. Oh, she slow played it. So that 2-3-12 is now going to be a little difficult to get out of the way.
You know what would have been a really good shot? Is a combo. That looks like the 4 ball onto the 12 to the 2. And she would have gone to the other side.
You're pushing the 12 ball would then be in front of the 3 ball. Where a good shot is, or would have been, is if you can get the cue ball down to the top right-hand corner.
Yeah.
And just push the 2 into that 14, push it out of the way, and leave the cue ball snuggled up in the mess.
That would explain why I'm sitting here and not playing. Oh, what a weekend. It's getting tight.
It is. And you may see the nerves of this start to play in, right? You're getting down to the final 2 games here. Your tie ball game. You're on a stream table.
That makes a huge difference right there.
Yeah.
That stream table.
Especially if you're not acclimated to it, right? If this is kind of your first time playing on the stream table and you feel the pressure of your teammates, you feel the pressure of the eyes as much as, you can't see anybody. You still feel the pressure of the eyes watching you, not only on Q Sports Live, but the spectators in the room. And
plus YouTube.
Plus YouTube, yeah. It's a lot.
Oh, yeah. I went through that on Friday. When
Yeah,
I
you
went
did.
hill.
Yeah, you
choked that 8 ball.
did well.
I think, it took a while to get over the stream.
Well, and the trick to it is to not try to mask.
Did he just, fall back?
No.
Damn.
He's trying to steal my candy.
Well,
I've killed for less.
It doesn't look like he tried.
He did.
He
He's got
succeeded.
it right now.
He succeeded.
And you can tell I've got him a little bit worried right now, to the point he's now set it in front of me.
Good boy, Sean. Good boy. I guess congratulations out to Joanne for winning
Look at that shot.
the Ladies Classic. Or the Ladies
Yes, she
Masters.
did extremely well. And that's a 2-peat for her.
Yeah.
Or a repeat.
And then who won the Men's Masters?
Yeah, it was Steven. And that's a three-peat.
Congratulations to him. And Jonathan Weaselhead
Yes.
for intermediate. Which, yeah. And Chris Demiris goes second. Intermediate.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, hey, welcome back, Jonathan. Had the league earlier, but is now back.
Okay, what? What? You can talk to me now. No, I thought you wanted something. No, just grab the pen. Okay.
Oh, what a great pot she made there.
Look outside pocket. Go! I thought it was going to get hungry and watch it drop just at the last second there. So it is now that dreaded 12 ball that we were talking at the start of the rack that is now the issue. But I like what she's doing. So the mentality behind what she's doing here, I'm going to get rid of everything. And I think she pops this 12 ball off the rail, leave that 2-3 tied up, and put all the pressure on your opponent. Because you know, and they know, they got to run this out.
I don't think she does that. I think she slow rolls the 14 into that pocket, slow rolls it. And then she leaves maybe a side bank on that 12.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And if she makes the bank, great. But if not, oh no, she played safe. She played safe and tied things up.
Which actually is not bad
Yeah,
either.
she didn't leave it bad, but it's really easy to chip the 2 off the top. Well, I guess the top rail as you're looking at the table, and bring the cue ball back underneath the 8 ball.
But she can be looking at her other table and going, hey, my teammate's on the 8 ball now.
Yeah, but you're tied. You need to win the game.
Yeah, but if her teammate wins the other table,
Applied pressure for sure. But look at how muddy these waters are now on this table.
yeah. So she wins here 10-4, which that lady
That's
just did.
it. 10-4.
And she's got
296.
and
I
she
think
got
it's
done.
Oh,
She's
we must not be the final 2 games. Our game count must be off because they're coming up to rack this other table again.
Huh? Well, what did Ben do to us?
Right? I'm gonna go check. I'll be right back.
I'm just gonna sit here and talk to myself. Or maybe I'm not gonna talk to myself. Grant's just checking on the score. And?
Wow, I don't know what Ben was looking at. There's 3 games left.
Oh, we're not even close, Ben.
These 2 plus 1 more.
Wow. That just changed everything I was thinking.
So now we are on.
Because it makes sense what she just did there. Because if your opponent, your teammate on their table,
Yeah, of course. Didn't make sense to me being in the final 2 games that it didn't quite jive. Now it does.
And now they're playing for the win. A win's a win, right?
No, because there's still 1 more game after this. So it depends what happens in the pip screen and what happens here as to whether we get to see that final game. It's out a 16-game format. Oh, she barely got the rail there. Great shot.
She put her in jail.
jail.
And her opponent just looked back and just like, oh, wow. So is she actually going to attempt to kick at it?
Oh, yeah. She's kicking at that 14 for sure.
She's got it. Great
and
hit.
Hits it. Well done. But has she left this combo now on? The 2-3? Or
Or she have enough to see the 3 ball?
does she have, well, can she see the 3 and is the 3 hampered by the 4? You know what I do? Here's exactly what I do.
Combo?
Nope. I'm going off the back rail into the back of 3. Putting her back in jail. Same spot.
I don't know.
That's also a good shot.
That's not bad. But then she can chip away at this 12 or whatever, just on the left side.
I don't know. I'm looking at that live. There's no way for her to hit that 12 ball and not touch that 2-3.
But all she has to do is just nick it. And put the cue ball on that rail and leaves that 4 ball a shot on the 4 ball. Sometimes better force them to play a shot, right?
Yep.
Because
But it doesn't develop the
No,
the
but she
12
has her 14 ball as a wide open shot later, right?
She does. You know what? I'm just going to touch the 14 ball. I'm going to go off the rail, almost like you would normally try to go off the rail to make it.
Yep.
But I'm going off the rail to not make it, and I'm going to leave her long and straight on the 2.
And that's probably when you try not to make it, you know what happens.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're calling safe either way.
Yeah.
Right? So you're going to leave her long on the 4 ball.
But like what she's doing, she's kind of dancing to the music. She's kind of...
She's having a good old time. Not letting the pressure get to her. Love to see stuff like that.
Yep. It's great for the pool scene.
Anyways, take care. Yeah. Sorry, it's too loud.
Oh. I think she's going to make it.
Nope. Leaves her straight. She just didn't go off the rail.
Okay, but now you look at this. Look at that. Is that a wired combo?
Which?
The 12-2.
Oh,
Is that wired?
it sure is. And you know I'm going to absolutely
Go after it.
crush the 4 into that 12 ball
Yep.
to make that deuce.
You're not shooting
I'm
it soft.
rearranging the entire layout. All the furniture is getting moved on this shot.
I don't know if she sees it. Nope.
Nope, she didn't. She's still trying to play safe here. She had the golden opportunity right there.
Knock,
Now,
knock.
now there may be something wrong that we don't see. I don't know what that is, but it looks pretty wired up to me.
But you know, it's like everybody says. When it comes to the 8 ball in the bar box, everybody sees the table differently, right?
Yeah. Well, and you got to look at those advantages, right?
Yep.
With that combination being wired up like that. Now, maybe it's not quite wired, and maybe she couldn't put the power in that she needed in order to break that stuff out, which is maybe why she just played safe.
Yep. Or it could be the inexperience that she doesn't know what to look
definitely.
for.
Yeah.
You know, like 2 years ago, I went to thought of looking for that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're the guy that's put in a ton of time. I love the fact she's not making this ball.
Yep.
I love it.
She's playing it smart. She put it all the way back to that table, that side of the table.
Yep.
And honestly, the community in Calgary's been great to me. You know?
Yeah. That's a great place to be.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
place to play. Now I'm going end rail first. 100% I'm going end rail first, chipping off the inside of the 4 ball, and I'm leaving her in absolute jail.
Well, she doesn't play Monopoly.
Nope. She gave
No
her the
Monopoly.
get out of jail free card.
Okay, so now what are you going to do?
I'm going to chip off the 14, use the 8 ball. And I force her to touch that 2-3. Oh,
I kinda like this.
Look out. She didn't call it.
I thought she did.
She didn't call it.
Oh, I can hear her now. She's like, I actually thought about it.
Huge advantage right now, broad strokers.
Oh. I can't even look at. Oh my. Something just happened on the other table.
Ball in hand.
Ball in hand. For the. I'm going to say broad strokers.
Oh, what am I doing? I'm not even on the pip screen. There.
Oh, hi, Stephanie.
You know what?
What'd you do?
There. That's better. Now I'm back to where I want to be on the screen. Huge advantage here on the...
Walmart start for the one game.
Oh, she didn't get there. She's got to bank it in the pip screen.
You know what? I think she banks us right in the heart.
Oh, no.
Oh.
They're going to hand it back to each other. That's okay. They're just going to flip-flop. That's all right. So it's still anybody's match right now.
Oh. I'm so confused. Ow. Ow. Well, that was not nice. Mr. Joe Spence comes up and smacks me in the head.
Nice.
That's like, whack.
That's nice. That translates to here.
Tell him it was Joe.
It's always Joe. What's going on? Gail tuning in from Idaho.
Idaho.
Clark Ayers tuning in.
So, are you still doing your viewer advantage?
We are. But I'm not. I don't want to bring that up.
No,
right
you can't
now.
do that now. But
Oh no!
I think she's okay.
Oh, it's tight. It's so tight.
Bye bye your candy.
Bloody Joe Spence. Well, she's left the angle for it.
I think she's good. I really do.
Okay, so there's
10-6.
a 10-6 win for Walmack.
And tens. Oh, Walmart's the red? Nice. I thought they were broad.
No, that's broad strokers.
Oh.
That's Walmack.
Okay. And she's going for it. In the heart.
It is good.
But now we go a hill.
I must be wrong.
You just put 20 on their score.
It's 118, right?
I think so. Should be 118 to 1.
Ah, no, I lost myself.
We were just tied. This should be.
No, it was.
You better go check the
now
score
I gotta
again.
go check. This is what I get for doing this so late. Give me 1 second.
I think you added 20 points onto Walmart. Grant's a little confused right now. Hey, Mike. Grant's been putting in long days last couple days and keeps messing around with the score. Which I'm pretty sure this should be the last game of this match. Thanks, Sean. At least Sean's on this. 118 to 112.
118 to 112, yep.
Just like Sean just put on the stream.
Sean Jolly getting the job done, buddy.
And we're on
The final game.
match. Now, Smart double checking the score.
You betcha. Oh, let's go to the other table. What are we doing? Falling asleep at the wheel here.
That is what it is. Okay, so now, if you're Walmart, you're up by 6 points.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to go for the break?
Yep. 100%.
That's what I was thinking. But a lot of people would go for that safety break, which I don't know how to do that. I've tried and it just doesn't work.
Yeah. If you're in a tight match, like you, yeah, just get it done. Kick the door down. Don't try to go through the back door. Kick the front. Blow it down. Blow it up.
Yep. Buddy of mine, we had our match today. Came down to the last game. He went for the break, popped it.
Yep.
And I said, you know what? You went for it. Good job. I was very happy he went for it.
Yeah, it's the one thing on that break that you don't want to have happen is either pop it off the table or scratch.
Yeah.
Oh,
But-
wow. 2 balls down. 2 balls down.
At least he went for it, which I was really happy. I like the aggressiveness.
Dude, she is 2 balls down on stripes.
Tic-tac-toe.
9 ball all day long.
She's looking at the 10. Or I'm pretty sure that's 10. It's so dark in here.
It is, I can't tell. 10 or 12.
I'm going to say, I don't know. I really don't know. Boom.
Oh, my Lord, in the heart of the pocket.
I'm going to say game, set, and
They're up by 6. She needs 5 balls.
she needs 2
She's
more.
got 3. She's got 2 more to go.
Okay, now here's the scenario. Take that 9 and go for the breakout.
Nope. That puts me into Never Never Land. I'm actually going to take the 13 slow roll into the top left-hand corner, come back
Play
off
the
the
9.
side rail, then I play the 9, game set,
one.
match.
Looks like she's...
She went for the breakout.
Yep.
And she doesn't need to. She doesn't need to. She's got 5 balls. She only
But-
needs 5 balls. She needs 1 more ball. So if she would have done that, played the 13, she's in on the 9. She can pot this girl. She could play the game.
But that's what I think comes down to your team, letting them know, right? Maybe she doesn't need that. Or you could be wrong on your score. I've seen that happen today.
I just went and checked the score.
Well, funnier things has happened.
Well, it's at this point in the game, I'm going for the match right now. I'm banking the 11.
I don't know.
I'm going for it. I'm going to put all the pressure on my opponent. If I miss, I put all the pressure on my opponent,
Yeah.
right? Because there's still stuff to work out. Like, she's
I
got to
think
get
she's
in behind
cutting,
for the
she's
6,
cutting the
7.
13 in.
She's trying to thin that. Tried to take the eyes off of it.
And she gets kind of safe.
Well, she leaves Dina a tougher shot on the 2. It's a back cut. But the problem is, so instead of her
Going for the
taking the
win.
13 and then the 11 and just sewing up the win right then and there, even if Dina misses this and leaves the cue ball up at the top end of the table, the only thing she's got is a back cut on the 13. The 11 doesn't go. Just like this.
You never know. I could just see her now taking the 13 and just hammer it in. And who
No,
knows?
I don't think she's going to hammer that in. I think she's
Rearrange
gonna,
the furniture, get a fluke somewhere.
I think she's going to try to play the 13 ball and just roll up underneath whatever that is, the 10 or 12.
She's going to duck it up. Oh, she went for it. Oh. And she kind of gets a leave.
Unfortunately, though,
She
The leave
really did.
back is the safe back is no problem.
Sean said 9, 11, 13.
That was in prior at
Yeah.
the start. She had too much angle on the 9 ball to stay underneath for the 11, but she didn't need it. She doesn't need the 11 ball, or didn't need the 11 ball.
Nope.
She needed to play, or the whatever other stripe ball was there.
Now, in team play, can your captain let your guy know?
No. The
'Cause some
player
people do-
must ask the captain. Then it's allowed. If the captain volunteers the information, that is coaching. And there's the easy safe back. And the problem is she's opened up the 2.
Oh, looks like she's going to cut that 11 in the side. Oh. She's going to the corner with that ball.
Going to the corner.
Yeah, she's going to cut that 11 down.
She's not going to shave the eyes off of that.
She can.
She'd have to take the paint.
Nope. No paint, no hair dryer. She's going to carve that like a turkey.
Oh, off the horn. She says, oh, that should have went in just by accident. All right, Dina. You need to take this match and pin it to the wall like a 1980s poster. Kick the door down. Get the job done.
1980s poster.
That's how you hung posters in 1980s. You pin them.
Oh, I can remember the posters I pinned up. But I can't say that on the screen.
They can tell her if Dina asks. Oh no, I
There's
think
your
we're
13.
seeing the nerves.
Like I said earlier, there's a lot of pressure.
Oh, a
Hill.
ton. It's a ton of pressure.
Which actually, I talked to my friends from Lethbridge, and they want to play on the stream, right?
Yeah.
And I've told them, I'm like, you have no idea what the pressure is like. Game, set, and match.
Yep.
Congratulations.
That will do it. Left it wide open.
Yeah. It was a good battle between these teams.
It was. That was a really, really good match. And we're going to leave you with what Steve had mentioned, the viewer advantage shopping spree. It is going up until end of day tomorrow. We will do this draw live on the stream for you. It is $700 Canadian any way you want it. $20 Canadian gets you in it to win it if you're in Canada. qsportslive@gmail.com. If you are outside of Canada, send us a message to the Q Sports Live page. We will get back to you. We'll let you know exactly how you can get in it to win it. With that being said, we are going to do a quick shutdown, restart, get things ready to rock and roll for the next match.
Hard reset.
Yes, it is going to be the Men's Masters A-side final.
Oh, my.
You're
With Glenn?
not going to want to miss it.
Would that be Aussie and Jordan?
Well, we're still waiting on it. I just refreshed on CompuSport. It's Top Shots, Hot Shots versus Felt Up. I know the Top Shots were up. TBA and Mojo. So those two matches we need to finish, and then we'll have the Men's Masters A-side finals. That'll be the last stream of the evening.
Wow.
So don't go far, guys.
Get some popcorn.
Might be a little bit. Get yourself some coffee, maybe some popcorn.
Popcorn.
So on behalf of myself, Steve K, and the rest of the Q Sports Live crew, we appreciate you tuning in, guys. We will be back as soon as that match is locked, loaded, and ready to rock and roll. We will be right back. Yeah, Paul, he can go to sleep.
Yep.
Good night, Paul.